Hi folks, I'm Kara Stern. I'm the resident educator at Smore, and I'm here today to share with you a template that I made for National Student Leadership, which is this year in April, the week of April 18th. So, here's what's in this template. First of all, we want to talk a little bit about cultivating leadership skills in students. And this first article is super interesting. It's written by college students, a call to action to high school students to develop their leadership skills and specific ways that they could be doing this. It's very compelling because it's students speaking to students from their direct experiences. And then this piece is a podcast by a teacher who, I believe she's like the teacher of the year in Baltimore, where she talks about how to encourage student voice. And student voice is another way of helping students develop their own agency and their leadership abilities. This piece is super interesting. It details the specific competencies involved in being a leader and then aligns all kinds of activities to each of those competencies. And these activities are ones that you can do either face-to-face or you can do them as part of your remote teaching, depending on where your school and your state is at right now. And then this next button clicks to our Snack Size PD YouTube series, which is a YouTube professional learning series for the over-zoomed educators out there in the world. And in this episode, a veteran middle school principal shares her experience of fostering a culture of student leadership at her middle school and how much time it took, several years, and all kinds of intricacies about this, from scheduling to types of leadership groups to ways that students can actually take ownership of their leadership opportunities in schools. And then next, some specific work with student leadership groups, Facing History and Ourselves, talks about civic action groups, and then this is a list of activities for student council members to help boost their leadership skills. And then there's, of course, the official organization that brought you National Student Leadership Week. Here's our Poetry Slam if your students would like to sign up for that. And then this is a list of resources for student leaders, everything from an assembly planning checklist to certificates of appreciation. And then the very last thing on the template is an article about a shift that really encourages student leadership at all age levels that you can do in your classroom or your school, and that is inviting students to lead their own parent-teacher conferences. So that's it for this template. If you'd like to access it, you can find it at smore.com, in our Remote Learning Template Center, and in our Educator Hive. Thanks and good teaching.